You're radical. Try walking through this town. Try catching a bus here on Bernard DeVoto Boulevard. Yeah, they need frickin' to water that strip. Oh, thank heaven. So the Safeway right here, which was probably $5 million rock job. You know, so what's his name that used to own the Mexican place bought it in disarray. I see Lino Anselmi's grandson-in-law got hit by a car on his bike and killed. He's a great dude. That's why I don't ride my bike anymore. So I've got to sue the UTA. I've got to sue the state of Utah, Weber County. Why? Because, and by the way, try finding a bus stop around here, because they've changed it. You know, they're going all in electric bus. They've been working on that since 1998. Remember it was going to be a tram? They got Harrison Boulevard so fucked up. I was talking to a guy, I said, you like four-wheeling and off-roading? Come to Utah. This building had a $5 million rock job on it. He wanted me to put $10,000 worth of stucco. I refused to do it. So you see a sign? I was just standing down there, which I thought was a sign. It was typical. And the 603 just blows right by me. No one knows. So I've got cancer, you know, AML de novo. I had open heart surgery, gallbladder. I have an unsurvivable type of cancer. Is this a bus stop here? Yeah. God, nice sign they got. I know, right? Look at their sign. So I was standing down there thinking that was the sign. You know, where they got the Chippewa. It's a great big sign, and it's blue like that. And he blows right by me. You like their sign? This is their temporary bus stop. So it's a piece of, I mean, how long ago did they tear that down? What they do all over this town? That fucking building was a masterpiece. Like I said, 5 million, and they threw the rock in the dump. So out there where I live, I'll get video of it. I have to walk now because my car won't pass emissions. It runs pretty decent, the old beater, but fuck, deal with the mechanic in this town. Talk about getting fucked. So just guess, make it up. I mean, I walked from, I thought, well, there's a bus stop right by the road. No, there's not. And then there's a Tippecop down there by the homeless park. And this girl says, you waiting for the bus? And I says, yeah. This is native. By the way, the French marker there, he was the first one here. Oh, God. Try to get some money out. Look, one hand, Ma. One man, Bam Blanche. The historic work I did. But I have to be at that hospital today. It's my checkup day. There's no sidewalk out there. There's no curb. There's no bike lane. There's no bus. I got hit on my bike. I think Lino was famous. He lives in West Weber from Austria. I love that guy. He was the manager. Everybody loved him. He was the coolest market in the world. Unbelievably well Fort Knox built building. His grandson-in-law was hit on his bike. So I was going right there where I walk now. Beautiful right there too. It's a beautiful walk. And I got hit on my bike. I tore the sole off my boot. Punctured my tire, and that's why I quit. Here on Bernard DeVoto Boulevard. By the way, the beautiful mansion right there, the only decent attorney in this town, because they're scumbags. He died of leukemia. He started. He was a good guy. I liked him a lot. He died of AML, 51 years old. So, the transit system here, they're all fucked up. They don't take credit cards, so you gotta have cash. So contemporary American gets on the bus, and gas is outrageous, nowhere to park. Fucking used cars, they're fucking raping everybody. Buy here, payday freaks around. I don't have any credit because I don't take credit. And if you don't have any, if you don't go in debt, then they don't score you. Warren Buffett said his credit rating was 405. So I don't have any debt, and I don't use debt. So thus I don't have a. Now I'm not gonna deal with a car dealer. I'll walk 1,000 miles before I deal with this shit. I have AML de novo leukemia. I'm 7th generation Weber County. I pay so much, it's written right into my property tax, right into my tax code. It's written right in there, too, for public transport. I've paid sales tax for 60 years. I've paid freaking property tax for 45. I want my fucking money back, you liars. There's no shoulder, there's no sidewalk, there's no bus, there's no bike. It's the only way, West 12th Street. You know how many people live out there? Major high school, major employers out there. GSL, Gondre, Great Salt Lake from hell. But, this is how they abuse. I'm a cancer victim. AML de novo, give them 2 months to live. Had open heart surgery. Michael Hawkins, I'm going to go see your fucking dentist. My gallbladder freaking ruptured because Mike Lee kicked me off Medicaid after I forked over $1 million. I forked over nearly $1 million to get in. Unsurvivable disease I had. Marker 44, Devoto, he wrote it right there. He wrote 44 on Bernard Devoto Boulevard. Why don't you change that to Bernard? He grew up right there. Right there. You know? It used to be called, that street right there, Jefferson used to be, change that to Fawn McKay, Brody Boulevard. That's how they spit in the face of true artists, these astroturf freaks. Drive along Harrison Boulevard. But we're going all in on this electric bus. I was on the committee. It's supposed to be done for the Olympics in 2002, downhill in Snow, Utah. It still isn't done. It won't be done for a year. By the way, 3 different people I've seen at Weber State driving the wrong way on the bus thing, almost going into the pond. How long till we bet the bus goes head on with a car or a person? I mean, it's so fucked up. It's so ill-conceived, fucking poorly done. Been working on it for 24 fucking years. But they, sucking up millions. And, well, they're going on billions. But we're going to fund NuScale little reactors out of our tax bills. Okay. Little nuclear reactors. Okay, but we can't build a bus. But we can't have one little bus go out to West Weber. 4,700. You know, we're all getting older. And, you know, people are trapped out there. There's no market out there. There's no hospital. There's no store. There's no nothing out there. It's a 5-mile walk to the bus. That's if the bus shows up. So, UTA's, they're clown circus. I mean, the bus drivers, most of them are pretty good, but this asshole just, you know, that's the very mark. Do you like it? You like it? Utah government. Again, I'm a coach George Pappas, and I worked for when I was a kid. I ran this whole fucking town. I worked for every single fucking mayor, including Godfrey, who I taught with all the way back to Dirks. All of them. Meekum, Madsen. I did Madsen's furniture. I did lots of work for Meekum. Meekum went to prison while he was mayor. George Pappas took care of him. I'm 17 years old doing plaster, 18 years. I did all those buildings on 25th. Every one of them, by the way, there's fake stucco all over. The comedy club, the Star Noodle is fucking in total violation. That 5-story monstrosity, total violation of the federal charter. But they pay off the inspectors. They give them cash. Kevin, write me a bill for $2,400. I owe you $1,200. They were doing a lot. That was a lot of work for working for him for basically a month. Al Capone's old business partner. Yeah, Al Capone. That's a true story. I said, that's corrupt. I said, why am I doing that? Because double the bills every time now because Ogden City's paying it for it. I said, that's corrupt as hell, George. He says, Kevin, one day you will learn. In this city, if it wasn't for corruption, there would be no economy in all of Utah. The economy of Utah is always corruption. And America was built on lies. Ogden was burned on, I call it blood. I could go off, I could write a book just on the fucking hardcore murders around here. But it's organic. The people from Ogden are the coolest, the best. Oh, thank heaven. How long did they tear that down? Their answer. So, it's time to sue Weber County. I'll do it on my own because these attorneys are pieces of shit. Like I said, the only good attorney started on that mansion right there. He was a good guy. I like that dude a lot. Of course, that was a long time ago he died of cancer. Young too. Same cancer that's in my body got him. There's no good attorneys in this town. There's no nothing. There's a bunch of shyster, car selling, fucking. That's one of my favorite plaster jobs right there. I restored it. It's so fucking beautiful. There's still a few of them around. You know, the great old fucking 24th Street Church. That church is a fucking masterpiece. They're all over. More different denominations right here in a couple block area than anywhere in the world. It was the great diverse city, Ogden, Utah. In Art Deco decay, lipstick on a fucking corpse. Have mercy. Been waiting for the bus all day. Jesus done left fucking Chicago. He said it's out in Utah. American manufactured Jesus. We're going to see which one? There's 40 brands of them around here. The one with your AK-47. Hate thy neighbor. Covet thy neighbor at Walmart. They're the complete opposite of any truth. Remember, Utah was usury. You on the hill right there is not for you went there, Utah. It's for usury. Buy here, payday loan. They're taught from birth to just rob their neighbors, to cheat their neighbors out of anyway. You know, Utah was the last state to get rid of usury laws. 1986, 6% above prime. But again, there's no sidewalk. I'll get video of it tomorrow. There's no, or tonight, I'm walking home. There's no bike lane. There's no bus. You know what people live out there? Huge, and we pay for it. For just 40 years, and they've been promising it for years. That they're going to do an electric bus that falls to equivalency of the left in this country and the radical psycho fucking right. Anybody that's logical that says fuck Obama, fuck Trump, fuck Biden, fuck them all. You know, Mike Lee, what a piece of shit. I just found out my dad was a down window, Kevin. He cut me off Medicaid. Why isn't a bone marrow? Remember he sent all our money back and they cut off all single males. Why isn't a transplant center? 2 days before I was to have my gallbladder cut out. That's what caused all my problems. Birthday, 2019, my gallbladder rupture almost killed me. Came very close to death, and I've never really recovered. And so I paid my open heart surgery paid, my leukemia bill paid, but a gallbladder not paid, you know. So of course I don't have any credit because it's medical debt, and I've never applied for credit. I won't do it. I'm not going to give these car dealer and fucking scums the satisfaction. This banking thieves. Again, one last time. And I was standing right there. I have a big blue sign, like they're all blue, and I just assumed it. You know, if you see something, neighborhood watch. Okay? Fucking clowns. What fucking clowns. Snow, Utah, all the growth and all the things. Where's the fucking water? There isn't any. Just predicted the greatest drought in 1,200 years, Kevin Branch. Just the greatest PhD in history, that's all. 7th generation here. I can go to the cemetery. First whitey buried there. The last thing's blessed. My great-great-great-grandpa. How about Ike Potter? My great-great-great-grandpa. Thought he was here before the fourth graders got here. Who's the savages? DeWitt. It's Wasatch. It's French for high. Santunin.